For the upcoming, though, for the next little bit, for the upcoming event that you got happening.
It's going to be a little warmer than over here in KW.
Yeah, that's for sure. That's for sure. We're seeing Pure Wrestling Association come from the Great White North going down to the beautiful Trinidad and Tobago.
It's pretty special.
And they're absolutely. Earlier we played a little clip, the news clip of what happened. The news anchor. Basically, it was the coolest plug I've ever seen. PWA being mentioned on a huge news station like that. So cool to be able to see, and as well as the arena they're performing in it looks absolutely fantastic.
It's beautiful. It's going to be real big. We want to pack it up.
Yes.
And big shout out to Rocky or Venom, one half of the former PWA Tag Team Champions. Him and Ibrahim have been working so hard to get us on news coverage, papers, TV, radio. I went down there for about 5 days, and every day we were doing something very productive for the show, and he's kept it up. And we did training down there, which was a blast.
Right.
Throwing drop kicks with palm trees in the back.
Yeah, I saw a picture of that. That was really cool.
But yeah, so we're going to Trinidad and Tobago, which is amazing.
Very exciting.
That's very, very, very far, and that's on March 31st. And we'll be able to see many of people from here, as well as, are we going to see some people also local in Trinidad and Tobago wrestle as well?
Yeah, the local wrestlers will be in the Rumble, the over-the-top Rumble. The
cool.
winner gets the shot at the Pure Wrestling Champion, which should be me. But and we also have Venom will be wrestling on the card.
Nice.
But it's really cool because we have the Ontario wrestlers from PWA facing a lot of the British Columbia wrestlers from PWA.
Right.
So it's like a inter-promotional or big bash down in Trinidad.
Yeah.
So
that's pretty cool.
It's pretty amazing.
That's pretty sweet. And as we said, the arena is great, and you can get in there for, I'm not sure how their dollar is different to ours. It's
about 5 to 1.
Okay.
So when it says 150 TT, it's not an outrageous price. It's about $30.
Sure. Okay. And that's for ringside, and that's pretty good.
Definitely, especially with 2,500 people in that arena, you want to be close.
Wow.
So.
Yeah.
That's what we're hoping for. That's what they're working for, and that's what I want to defend my title.
I think a lot of people will be amazed, and especially with the interest of the idea of we're getting some pro wrestlers from up in Canada coming down. It must be,
Big shout out, it's going to be a world title now too, which is pretty exciting.
Yeah, it's really exciting to be given that opportunity to go down there and work with them and bring them something back from the past, because they have local wrestling, but back in the day they had the Cologne and the Butcher and all these guys coming in there, and they had Flair down there. So to be part of bringing back the history of pro wrestling is pretty amazing too.
Oh yeah, and I'm very excited to see some of the matches that they're going to be on that card for that night. We're going to see the Pure Violence Championship, Joey Allen versus Scott Steele.
Yep.
That'll be cool to see, bringing that down there. And Venom versus Lenny Lilac.
It's David versus Goliath.
Oh yeah. We're going to see Eazy-E go against Nolan James.
That one's probably the one I'm looking forward to the most, because I taught Eric about 10 years ago.
Right.
And I'm teaching Nolan now.
Cool.
Nolan's got about a year in. So just to see how they go at it is going to be amazing.
Sure. That's pretty cool. And then we're going to see Rhea Von Slasher go against Beautiful Bia for some elite women's action.
Definitely. That's going to be a great match.
The women's division down there as well. And we're going to see you defend the Pure Wrestling Championship against Nathan Legacy.
He is a high flyer. He can do almost anything. So to be able to wrestle him in Trinidad and see how high he can fly that night is going to be great. He's a student of mine. He's probably the most naturally gifted student I've ever had. He's taken everything really, really, really quickly. And I'm just hoping we have our best match on that day.
Wow. That's going to be so exciting. I'm hoping there's going to be people live streaming on Facebook as well during that. I'd love to tune in wherever I'm at just to see history take place in Trinidad and Tobago. A brand new promotion.
A big shout out to Reggie Marley, though. He helped I'm sure on the program told you a little bit about this. I think we were just talking about it then.
Yeah, it was
Right, yeah.
And he's really put his nose to the grindstone and helped
Wow.
make this work and got me in so I could finish it up, sign the papers, and make it happen.
So huge props to TUSP on CKMS alumni, big ticket Reggie Marley for coming through for everyone. And you can check out that interview on soundfm.ca. We've had a few months ago. But there's also some more events after the Trinidad and Tobago. There's an event